again. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. Ay, these no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Lions and the Saints, all that and more, coming up next.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right? It was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week 1, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And here we go from New Orleans. Evans now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the second rounder who's been climbing the leaderboard since 2014 out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
One thing you can always trust about Carr is to give you a lot of games and a whole lot of...
Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Lions are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. Wow, so a conservative play to begin the game, Brock. Not exactly how I imagined they drew that one up.
No, not at all. I can tell you one thing, Kate. If that's how even these shorter, more conservative, easier throws are going to go for them, they're in for a rough contest today.
So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
You hear me say all the time, Kate, that football is the ultimate team sport, but there are times as a quarterback it can feel a little bit like golf and match play. And when your opponent gives you a shot, gives you an opportunity with the pick, as a quarterback leading your team, you want to maximize it and take advantage of it.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Another one for Gibbs. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7. From the gun, Goff. Touchdown, Detroit! So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. This New Orleans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And we only saw this group for one snap to start the game, Brock, so hopefully we get a longer look at them this time.
You know, Kate, in a lot of ways, it may even be easier to shake that first one off. They're barely on the field.
Yeah.
So it's really a second chance to write the opening series you wanted. Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
That's brought in by Miller. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. They kick the running back in motion. Carr staring down a third and long. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Lions will go on offense. They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw from Goff. Able to find Wright. Down the left sideline he goes. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he drives this forward to the 6. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Again, it's Gibbs. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Gibbs does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Now try Gibbs again.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Dropping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Running for it, here's Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. This is the first carry for the rookie from Florida. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. One of the tight ends in motion left. Back to the well again. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Running back sent in motion. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 2-score game early. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this. Carr here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Pressure coming for Carr. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They have themselves another 1st and 10. On the give, it's Miller. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Tackled by Jack Campbell. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. And the Lions get him, down he goes! And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, Carr. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he gets him around 6 there. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, it's gone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's Goff. Buys time, rolling right. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Here's Goff. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Saints grab it! And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints make it a one-score game in the first half. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping off that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Lions have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, Goff. He finds Laporta. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Complete. It's Cooper. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up. Goff. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Still third down.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down. Throwing again. It's gone. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Lions making the call for their field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Means on the catch. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
He'll throw it. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw. Brought in right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. That brings us to our first halftime of the... And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Johnson now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. They left a few on the table there last time out, Bronx, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Here we go, 2nd and 9. This will be caught by Cooper. Decent gain here, but short of the first. And the Saints go in nickel, 3rd down. And he's brought down for a loss. Everybody rushing back to the line. Looking to throw. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Carr now on 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, Goff. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing is gone. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Markers reset, ball at the 37. A give to Gibbs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 19. St. Brown's got it, complete. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions parlay the interception into points. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play, right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Evans now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Saints... They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's brought in by Miller. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by the veteran, Carlton Davis.
At the 30-yard line.
Carr here from the gun. That's taken in by Means. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion left. Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Short pass brought in. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Carr. Able to find Jones. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to...
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Carr. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Carr back to throw. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jack Campbell with the INT.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the 1st. Here's a give to Gibbs. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Goff getting his guys to the line quick. They're going play action. Has the connection to right. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. It's Gibbs on the carry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st down, Lions.
Looking to throw, Goff. Complete, it's Cooper. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At their 41-yard line.
Goff setting to throw. St. Brown there to bring it in. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Goff. Forced out to his right. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it in close. And he gets them 4 on that run. It's going to be 4th down awaiting them after the 2-minute warning. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll go for it. Goff. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Saints 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Saints come marching onto the field. And turnovers, well, we all know, never okay for the players, certainly not okay in a coach's eye. And with as many as they've had here, Brock, gonna be tough to play these highlights back after this game.
Yeah, tough but essential.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Carr with it on 1st. Dumped off to his running back.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, Carr. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long. Now Carr. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Here's Carr. And they pick him off again! Brandon Stevens has it! And the Lions will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Wow, they're gonna pass it here. He sends this one to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I think the defense coaches and coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
Goff now on 3rd down. Gets this to Montgomery. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play. And he fakes the spike. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd.
But it brings up 4th down.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from New Orleans.